how does one walk like an Egyptian? No, I'm actually being genuinely serious, not the song. Like, how does one actually walk like an Egyptian? Do they just do that hieroglyphic shit like that, you know, be posing like that? Oh my god, like, we finally get the new ending in JoJo. I thought it was just going to be that one we heard last week, but apparently some guy let me know that in Twitter that they said, oh, we're doing the ending next week. It's like on episode 3. So the new song, Walk Like an Egyptian, from the Bangles, is an old song. To be honest, like, if we're talking about the song itself, it was like, at first I was like, what the fuck, you know, like, listening to the song. But it's a very chill song, and it does suit the tone. I just thought that they were going to have the Get Backs by the Beatle. That's the one I was really expecting them to have, or at least not that. I'm sorry, but the song's alright, but it's like, could they not have had Roundabout again? I would have loved to hear Roundabout. I love listening to that song. It is so good, and it suited the tone. And I guess this one feels like a lot more adventure, like a little happy, upbeat and all that, but like, part 3 is a little bit, you know, serious and all that, so it's like, anyway, it's an ending in the end of the day, so it's cool, it's enjoyable. I was just listening to it, and, you know, from what it is, like, I definitely got to say I go more with the opening than I do with the ending, but visually, that stuff looks beautiful. I gotta love that on that. But we find out in this episode that we, like, find out the flesh bud in Kakyoin controls him, and that Jotaro removes it out because, like, his stand, which we even find out his name, even though I've been saying it anyway, Star Platinum, like, we find out the Star Platinum has got, like, a really strong strength and that it's got precise movements. That's sort of, like, what his stance abilities are. And he was, like, they're trying to remove the bud. It's like, if you try and touch it, it will attack you. And even the best brain surgeons can't even remove these things. And he went in there, and it was actually going all the way up his arm, all the way up to his neck, all the way up to there, to pull this out the Kakyoin. And he's like, bitch, don't move. He's, like, choking him like that. I'm going to get that. And then he just rips out the freaking little, creepy little parasite thing, and I just love how Joseph just freaking hits it with a freaking hamon. Like, he just goes, hamon, overdrive, and he just slaps it. I was like, yeah. And then also as well, Abdul knew about this. He was saying, like, I experienced this a couple of months ago with Dio. Dio has this kind of charming present on. I mean, we knew Dio could pull things. He could pull some bitches, well, apart from Nelly, you know, like, that was the only one he could pull. But he definitely had that, and he uses that sort of charm that he has to manipulate people and put in that parasite, because we find out with the parasites that they, after over the years, they just pretty much just completely possess your body, and you're just dead, you're just gone. And it's like, apparently Kakyoin was actually possessed for about 3 months, and we find out that he was traveling in Cairo, in Egypt, where he had to go, where he got attacked by Dio. It's like, Egypt is where we go, but not even that. The more important reason why they have to go is because of Holly. Holly gets a stand as well, and because she's not like Joseph, she's not like Jotaro, Abdul, Kakyoin. They don't have, like, a fighting spirit, like a will to fight. You've seen how he is. Like, she is peaceful, she is kind-hearted, she has literally had no negative thought in her probably since her whole life, and this is making her sick. This is actually, like, the stand is actually causing her to become ill because she has no will to pretty much control this thing, and when she's doing it, she's actually making her sick, and she's got a huge teeth there. And I like that Jotaro, it shows Jotaro really cared. He was there, like, freaking legend. Even Joseph as well, he, like, freaking had Jotaro, the freaking, like up to the wall, they're just screaming like that. There's none of them wants to see, like, Holly getting hurt, and just to see that was freaking awesome. And then to make sure that she's alright while they travel to Egypt, they got the Speedwagon Foundation. If people remember that from part 2, this is what Speedwagon left for the JoJo's to fucking help them. And just see the shows that Speedwagon helps them even when he died. And this is what you'll see this throughout the series, that the Speedwagon Foundation cares for the Joestars. They care for them a lot, and this is why Robert O. Speedwagon will always be a beast in my eyes. But we find out as well, Kakyoin is actually going to join the team as well. They're going on their journey, and how they found it out was, like, crazy when he was, like, just saying they found, like, a fly on, like, the photos that they had, and he literally just drawed it out there, like, stop landing. You be fabulous with that freaking pen, I'm just saying. And they go on there. I just loved it how it ended with all of them just, like, walking up together, and they just be posing like that. That looked sick. I absolutely loved that. That was a sick ending. For a very slow episode, but we had a lot of dialogue. We had a lot of important stuff. We found out about Dio and all that. And even at the end of the previews, we saw a little bit more saying that they're on the plane and that the next stand user. And it's surprising that they're even going through this material. Like, since they're going with a fly, that means they're pretty much just going with all of the material. And then even as well, we're seeing the new guy as well next week. But let me know what you think in the comment sections down below what you thought of this episode. Me, I'd give this one like a 7. It was enjoyable. But, you know, a lot of dialogue, a lot of, like, talking about some developments and all that. It was a very interesting episode. And let me know what you think of the new ending down below. But that's all from me. I want to thank you very much for watching. So, I'll see you guys